Hello and welcome back to Fluffy Boots Crochet Creations. I'm Naomi. If you are new here and you would be ever so inclined and you like what you see, please consider subscribing to my channel as well as hitting that notification bell so you know when I have new things coming. If, however, it's not your first time here and you are one of my friends, hi! I'm so happy to see you again. Thanks for coming by. And to my new and old friends, please consider hitting that thumbs up. We really do love those thumbs up here on YouTube. So today we are on day 8. Yes, it's day 8 of National Crochet Month Challenge. Wow, that name just totally went whoop. And today we are going to be discussing the controversy in crochet. Yes, we have our very own little controversy that goes on. Actually, there's much more than one, but we're only going to tackle one today. And that is, which is better, the magic circle or magic ring, depending on how you say it, or the, I don't even know what it's called because I don't use it enough. The chain circle. I don't think that's what it's actually called, but I'm going to go with that because I cannot, for the life of me right now, think of what they actually call it. So, if this is not an indication so far, sorry about that. I had to pause and cough. I'm quite sure you're happy I didn't cough in your ear. All right, so in case you cannot tell by the fact I could not think of what the chain one was called, you might have guessed that my preference is the magic circle or magic ring. It really does depend on who taught you, where you're from, and all of that. So, trying to see if I have a good, hold on one second. Sorry, I wanted to grab some so that I could talk about it a little better. So I'm not going to show you how to do the magic circle here. I'm just going to tell you my opinion, and I'm going to show you why it's my opinion. Now, even if I am following someone who says to use the chain, I've tried it. I don't like it. I end up messing up where I'm supposed to put the stitches to make the round. I don't do it. I prefer the magic ring. Now, I learned how to do the magic ring from Robin, from Hooked by Robin. She does an excellent, to me, way of showing you how to do the magic ring as well as your slip stitch for when you're doing straights or other things that you need the chain for itself. What I did in learning it is I took, sorry, my cat was scratching at a box of yarn. Oh, darn, she found it. um, what I have found when I was learning the magic ring, because I learned it like probably, gosh, within my last couple of days of learning how to crochet. And I followed her along. The first couple of times I messed it up, and then it got easier. And the one thing I can say with using the magic ring is it really doesn't matter how many fingers you use. You can use the one, you can use two, which is what I generally do. I've seen other people go up to 3. It doesn't matter. You just have to remember when you're doing your wraparound and you're coming back. You know what? Let me just show you that part. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but I'm going to do it. So here's your yarn, okay? So you wrap around. So I'm holding it in the back right there, okay? Now I'm going to close my fingers. I'm going to show you on 3. You take this one And this is what you look like in the back. You have crossed it in the back. If you want to cross it in the front, go for it. It really doesn't matter as long as it's crossed. So again, this is your first strap. This is the next loop. You're going to cross it. Like I said, I like crossing in the back and at the top. Now this one, hold down over here, okay? Now, the reason I'm showing it to you so separated is I want you to see how, honest to God, easy this is to do. So you take your hook, slide it in underneath, you grab this one in the very back. See how I'm grabbing it, and I'm just going to grab it. And whoops, I turned my hand on you. I'm so sorry. Grab it, turn your hook so that your little head, your throat, whatever you want to call it, is facing up. Now you can see here, if I move my other finger all the way, that it has a slight little loop on it. That's what you want, okay? Sorry, I had it too far away. I was like, where's my yarn? Then over here, that yarn that you had pulled to the back, slip this under here. This is just like if you're making your chain one, because that's what you're going to do. You make your chain one, and guess what? Your magic ring, magic circle is now done. Now, what I like to do, especially since I do a lot of amigurumi, I don't know, the last few days I have not been able to say that word well. What I like to do is I like to do my very first stitch while it's still on. So I still have my yarn hooked over here. You can hook your yarn wherever you works for you for when you're first making the first stitch, your first chain onto your magic circle, and you just hook it. It slid on me. It was not nice. There we go. Right there. Oh, no, I started to make a chain. Sorry. You have to slip it under both hooks. I am so sorry. I messed that part up. Once you get your chain one, every time you make a new stitch, you will have 2 yarns on the hook. So go underneath both, grab that yarn, bring it up just like you would if you were making a single, half double, whatever it is you're making. Right now I'm doing a single. Loop your yarn over again. You can drop the circle now if you want. Bring it through. I always hold the base of the stitch that I'm working on when I'm doing a magic circle. Bring it through, and there's my cat. I'm so sorry. My sincere apologies. My cat decided that I was not paying her enough attention, so therefore she had to walk in front of the camera, and then she decided to lay down right there. So I am just going to show you this stitch one more time. So you hold the 2 yarns together, slide slide your hook underneath, grab it. As you see, I'm just doing a regular single crochet. Grab the yarn one more time and slide it down while you hold the other stitch. And that is all there is to the magic ring. Now, as I said, I don't like using the chain one. I find that I mess up, and if you mess up too far in the back of where you're stitching, you will end up having to rip out a whole ton. I don't want to do that. I want to be able to get on with my project. So for me, the magic ring is the only way to do it. Now, what I want to show you is the other reason that I really love the magic ring. Now, I'm sorry this video is just a little bit longer for these month ones, but I think it's important to talk about. If you see the top of the head, that right there is the magic circle. This is completely closed. With the magic circle, especially with things like amigurumi, you get that beautiful solid stitch that is closed that gives you the nice edge. You can see it's the same thing over here. No, you don't need that right now. It's got a nice, and she's going to come through again. Winnie, no. Ugh. Winnie, I can't even hit the pause button. Your foot's out of the way. So 2 visits today for my cat. I'm very sorry. Normally they don't do that while I'm taping. But as you can see, the magic circle gives you that really beautiful closed in look. All right, that is it. I have taken enough of your time today talking about magic rings and circles. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was not as controversial. I know it is just my humble opinion. Everything I say on the channel is always going to just be my opinion on the matter. So take it with a grain of salt. Um, give it a try. Don't give it a try. Again, it's just my humble opinion. All right. Until next time, friends. Bye.